Produce supplier is voluntarily recalling iceberg lettuce that sickened thousands of people across the country. Source tells CBS News the lettuce in question came from Mexico and supplied by the agricultural giant known as Taylor Farms. Based in Salinas, California, the company supplies produce to many fast food restaurants and sells packaged produce to stores like Walmart and Target. Officials say packaged products are not affected. CBS News medical correspondent Céline Gounder has been following this story for us. She's also editor-at-large for public health at KFF News. Doctor, what did we learn today?
So the CDC has confirmed that shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell in 5 different states, so Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and West Virginia, is behind the Cyclospora outbreak. The FDA has traced it to the single supplier, Taylor Farms in California, and it's focused on a Taylor Farms farm in Mexico that grew the lettuce, as well as a plant nearby that shredded it. And as you noted, Taylor Farms is voluntarily pulling this product.
So, lettuce, safe to eat now, yes or no?
Well, the investigation remains active, and additional states, restaurants, retailers may be identified, even products may be identified as more information becomes available. So I wouldn't say we're, quote, out of the woods yet. More remains to be seen. But big picture, Taylor Farms is a massive distributor. They work through different food distributors who in turn sell the produce to restaurants and grocery stores. It's very difficult to trace some of that. They don't publicly share information about their sales to distributors, retailers, and restaurants. So it's not transparent to the public exactly where their products show up.
Has Taylor Farms had issues like this before?
More than once. The supplier was tied to a cyclospora outbreak in 2013, as well as an E. coli outbreak involving McDonald's onions in 2024. Some folks may remember that. Last year, lawsuits identified it as the source of a deadly romaine lettuce E. coli outbreak that the FDA investigated but didn't disclose. Taylor Farms denies that one.
So what should we think about, Dr. Gounder, the FDA and CDC in this process?
Yeah, that's a really important point. The real fix here is better rules and testing, which is on the FDA and the CDC. So this parasite spreads when human waste gets into the water used to irrigate crops, for example. And farm workers, whether they're in the US or abroad, need proper restroom and sanitation facilities when on the job so that these contamination events don't occur. There's also a bill moving through Congress right now that decides much of how to fund food safety programs in the United States. The House just gave FDA's food safety budget a small bump, but that barely restores the money and staff that got cut with the DOGE cuts last year.
Very quickly, Dr. Gounder, so if I wash my lettuce, I'm okay. True or false?
False, false. Water, even if you're using high pressure rinsing your fruits and vegetables, that is not enough. The things that are really foolproof are either cooking or peeling the fruits and vegetables. And unfortunately, you can't really do either with lettuce.
Dr. Céline Gounder, great stuff as always. Thank you for your time.